Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be ranking all Dead Rail classes from worst to best. It's all off my preference, so I'm going to be ranking it off how good they are, what they do, and just how useful it would be in game. Solo and with team. So we're going to start right off the bat. So number 13 we have the Nun class. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing. You get nothing, you get nothing. You just have a shovel. Beat the game yourself. It's not really helpful at all, but that's number 13. Going in number 12, we have the Arsonist. All right, so the Arsonist is one that I was honestly disappointed about. I mean, it doesn't really do. It just does double fire damage. You get four Molotovs, and that's it. That's really it. I feel like it's just compared to the rest of the classes, it's very low in what it can do. And it's not really you'll never really get yourself in a situation where you'll desperately need Molotov. So it's really maybe once in one game you'll need it in the castle, but other than that, Arsonist really isn't that good. That's why he gets number 12, basically the worst rank of the classes. I wouldn't even count None as one, but yeah, Arsonist. And number 11, we got the Doctor. So Doctor's not bad. Doctor's pretty good. I mean, it's just you only get two bandages, two snake oil. I mean, that's not really a crazy amount, to be honest. Two bandages is $20. Snake oil is a little bit, because I know snake oil will be a little bit of money, but other than that, it's not really that good. Um, You can revive teammates when with your health though, with sacrificing half of your health, which I feel like that's good. But in a situation where you're in the game, the chances of your teammates dead, they're most likely with you. So it's sacrificing half of your health is just basically killing yourself if you think about it. So which is why I don't really see Doctor too useful in game, which is why I give him number 11. Definitely over the Arsonist though, because Arsonist really isn't that good. But yeah, Doctor. And number 10, we got the Priest. All right, this one's really sad because I feel like the Priest could have been really good. It's just it's really not that good. It's not that good. So you have a crucifix, two holy water. I mean that's good. But it's again with the arsonist, you're not really gonna need that stuff unless you're in a big crowd of werewolves or something. So it's not really something to put too high up either. And yeah, you're immune to lightning. It's in reality, when are you gonna get struck by lightning? With lightning rods, you're not getting struck. And those are so easy to find too. It's you're really not getting struck, and that's just being honest. Unless you're high roller, but yeah. And number 9, we have the zombie. So zombie isn't that bad. I feel like zombie just I feel like its usage is not too crazy. You just have a shovel, you eat dead bodies. Simple as that. You can't use bandages, just eat dead bodies. I feel like it would be good though in Nightmare, because you don't even heal health over time, so it could be useful in Nightmare. But I feel like zombies are just more useful as fuel in general. So I really wouldn't put zombie too high up, but I think he has a good place at number 9. At number 8, we have the survivalist. Okay, so survivalist is one that is good when you're only low. I mean, yes, you have a tomahawk, which is really good to start off the game, but the lower health you do, the more damage you do. I feel like that's a good thing, but at the same time, it's if you're low, you're most likely getting chased by a swarm. You're not getting chased by one, because dying to one zombie or something is really low. But if you're getting chased by swarm, the chances of you even living once you get that HP is pretty low. So that's also why Survivalist is really low on this list. But I don't really feel the usage in it, and it's also really not worth its bonds, in my opinion. Just like the priest and the zombie, they're really not worth their bonds. But yeah, number 8 right here. Okay, number 7 we got the High Roller. The High Roller is good. It's just I feel I don't know. I just don't think it should be too high on the list. I mean, you get 1 point times more money, 1.5 times more money. I mean, that's good. But it's you're not going crazy with that, keeping it real. You're not it's not gonna help you that much. But it's pretty good when you're doing money man strategies. One man has all the money and then gives the guns to everybody. But you have 10 times more chance of getting struck by lightning. I mean, still pretty low. Just don't be stupid with high roller. I mean, because you're most likely gonna get struck. But that's why I don't really see high roller too useful. But I think high roller has usage, which is why I give it number 7. It's coming in at number six. Also one that's really, really good. So we got the Conductor. The reason Conductor is so low on this list is Conductor only starts with two coal. Two coal is good, but like you don't start with a weapon, so like that's why I put Conductor so low. It's useful in solos basically because you're starting with no weapon. Um, but like if you have teammates, I would say like a Survivalist and the Conductor is a really good duo because Survivalist could just drop the Tomahawk and give him yeah. So I honestly just think like Conductor shouldn't be too high because of it. I mean, at least it's not like how it used to be, where like you took 10 times more damage. But yeah, I mean, you drive the train faster, which is a really good thing. I mean, I feel like it's really good for speed run strats. But it's like you're only really gonna need Conductor if you're playing with a lot of people. Other than that, like you really don't need him too much, and which is why I put him really low in the list. But not really low. He's kind of up there, but yeah, Conductor's just not that crazy to be putting at the top. So that's number six. All right, number five. This one got buffed a lot in the recent update. We have the Miner. So the Miner is really, 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 in my opinion, a good one. I genuinely use the Miner. I think the Miner is really good. I like using it. So first you got a mining helmet, gives you light and dark. So it's like automatic really good because the amount of darkness in this game is crazy. You get two coal, just like the Conductor, two coal. Perfect. I put this over Conductor any day because too cool. But you also get a pickaxe. Pickaxes are so good now. They buffed them. So basically, pickaxes, two shot like stones and the ores in the ground. So you got different types of ores. You got coal ores, iron ores, silver ore, I mean, and gold ore. The bigger the ore, the bigger like the nugget is, the more money it's worth. So like, say you got a gold one. It's kind of small. You're probably gonna get sell for like a 30. Get a gold one that's big, you're probably gonna sell it for like a 50 something. Like I feel like the miners is really good for solos too. Especially you want to skip towns, you want to not like do something stupid, you want to get to the end of the game. Perfect one right here, miner, and you get a two coal starting kit. It's just I feel like miner is a good way all around, and with the light too. It's just like miner has so many goods to it. I feel like miner gets its good spot at number five. Coming in at number four, we got Alamo. I feel like Alamo's a really good one for solos, specifically solo runs. I mean, you get three metal walls, three barbed wires, a helmet, and a shovel. I mean, it's like, and for like the price of bonds, it's not much. I feel like this is a really good one for solos because like you go kit your train up right away, not have to worry about that later in the game, and you can just fly through, and you have a helmet too. So that's also why I put Alamo really high up because Alamo is really good. Alamo is like a really good one. I would recommend it if you're doing solo. It's really good for solo runs. Makes it so easy to beat the game without wasting too much money. And that's why Alamo is number four. Coming in at number three is one that I really feel like could be the best. It's just like it's not good in solos that much because of like the disadvantages it has. So which is why I'm not put Vampire at the full top. That's just my opinion. Vampire is really good though. You get a Vampire knife, you have increased movement speed. And increased movement speed is insanely fast. You move almost as fast as the train. Like you speed through. I'm not even gonna lie. And you have increased melee damage, but the only disadvantage is you take damage in the sunlight, which is a really big thing. You also go to Vampire Knife, by the way, pretty good. That's the really big disadvantage is damage in direct sunlight. I mean, it makes it really hard. You gotta sit under something all day until the morning. I mean, yes, you can run out, but you'll take damage, and like it goes down pretty quick. So it's like that's the only disadvantage to this. But other than that, I feel like for 75 bonds is really good worth it. It's just really fun to use too in general. Especially when it's people and they have like other things where they can run off in the day and you can just wait at night. You could really get ahead too and like just speed through towns, collect a bunch of zombies on you and bring them all together and then throw them all off. I think this one's just all the way around a really fun one to use and a really good one, which is why I give it number three. Coming in at number two, we got the Ironclad. I think the Ironclad honestly could be a number one. It's just because of its bond price, I really don't feel like it's too worth it. I feel like 100 bonds is a little too expensive and overshot on the price of what it's worth. But you get full armor set, automatically just deletes so much money that you need to grind for in the game to get it. But the only disadvantage is you get 10% slowness. Used to be 20, 10% is perfect in my opinion. I feel like you move pretty fast, not even that slow in my opinion. It's basically nearly the same thing as your normal speed, except you just have full armor And that's why I put Ironclad as number two, because Ironclad, you just got armor. You just stack from the beginning of the game. All you need is guns, and then you're good. One town, and then like you're basically beat the game. Pretty simple. Ironclad's overpowered, I'm gonna be honest. But that's why I know Ironclad is number two. Coming in at number one, the best in my opinion, I think it's Cowboy. I think Cowboy is probably the all way around the best one you could use because one is not only really cheap in bonds, I think it's like 50, I think. It's also really good for Pony Express Quest. You have a horse with a saddle, you have a revolver, and you have a revolver ammo. Literally everything you need to beat Pony Express, making that quest really, really easy to beat if you just have this, because you can just drive away with the horse. And not even that, it's just itself is really good, especially for solo runs. You start off the game with the revolver and ammo, and then all you need to get to the end is armor, upgrade your guns. And it's just you're really stacked from the beginning with Cowboy, which is why I really put Cowboy in as number one. 'Cause I feel like Cowboy is just all the way around, no matter what challenge you're doing in the game. Cowboy has his good uses. Even in pacifist, Cowboy has good use with the horse. So it's like Cowboy just has a good use all the way around. Like no matter what you do, a Cowboy, in my opinion, is probably a go-to one. And that's why I honestly think Cowboy is number one of the classes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But hope you guys enjoyed the video and make sure to subscribe, like, and I'll see you all in the next one.